Okay, welcome. And I did have a think about, the volatile, changeable, strange situation week we're going through this week. I was just thinking about, I found a lovely quote. That's what it was. I was thinking about, what about attachment and aversion, which obviously is the root of all suffering in the Buddhist theory, but also, it's kind of obvious as well. The things that we are attached to or want to push away, they're always going to cause us a lot of pain. And the trick is, sounds simple, is equanimity. So we try and find that middle ground, the middle way, so that we can just allow everything to come to us. And okay. And this quote from Ram Dass, one of my favorite teachers, is very lovely and kind of goes with that. The most important aspect of love is not in giving or receiving. It's the being. It's in the being. When I need love from others or need to give love to others, I'm caught in an unstable situation. Being in love or in the love, rather than giving or taking love, is the only thing that provides stability. Being in the love means seeing the beloved all around me. Beautiful word, beloved. Let's have that, the beloved. So have that as our guiding light tonight. Be in the beloved and to see the beloved all around me. Maybe even feel and experience the beloved as well. So we're going to start seated, comfortable seated position. And to get into that lovely vibration, let's just sit cross-legged. You might want to sit on a cushion, please feel free to do. Let's just give ourselves a bit of love, rubbing the knees. These often areas, knees, they get a bit problematical sometimes, get a bit stiff and prevent us from doing what we want to do sometimes. So let's just give them a bit of love and attention. And then just let the hands rest on the knees, nice and soft, arms are just soft there. And we're going to chant the mantra Om 3 times. Let's get that lovely vibration in the body. Close the eyes if you want to just get more of an inner experience and really feel that vibration. Feel that the start of the Om, the Ah part with the mouth open wide, is starting right down at your base, travels up to the Ah with the mouth open, and then comes to the top of the head on the or the middle of the head. So try and feel that sense of where the sound is as you're chanting the mantra Om 3 times. Breathe in deeply. Last one, let your sound out. Such a good way to start. Let's just lift the shoulders up, breathing in. Hold the breath in through the nostrils and then out through the mouth. Release. And again. All about the release. Releasing tension so the energy can flow. Let's do one more of those. Breathing in. Squeeze those shoulders right up by the ears. Hold for a second, then out through the mouth. Interlink the fingers, stretch the hands up, push up through the elbows, long in the elbows, keep the shoulders down. Just make yourself really long. Feel the chest is lifting and opening. Feel the base of the spine is pointing down. So you'll feel your abdominals engaged there. Back of the neck is long. We're looking directly forwards. So tuck the chin in slightly. This helps the center of the back get nice and long there. You might even want to have a little wiggle there, side to side. Just moving with ease, just if it feels good. Just see, oh yeah. Let's open up the ribs a little bit. Yeah. One more breath in and breathing out, lower the arms down, pushing the heels of the palms out to the side. Let them come down nice and easy. Interlink the fingers in front of the body. Breathe in through the nostrils. Fill the chest, and as you breathe out, take the hands forward, feel the head dropping, and as your head drops, feel the back of the neck getting really long, and then going down the spine from there, and opening between the shoulder blades, the center of the back there. Breathe into the chest again, and as you breathe out, pulling the hands forwards and pulling the chest away, and the center of the back pulls back away. So we're making as much space between the hands and the chest as possible. Breathing in deeply. Expand the chest and the back, and breathing out, releasing. Good. One more breath in. And breathing out, release the arms, lift the head slowly. How's that feel so far? Interlink the fingers behind the back. So we've opened the back. We're going to open the front now. It's a very important area, particularly the fronts of the shoulders. So back of the neck stays long. So we're not looking up. We're keeping it so we're looking down at the ground in front of us. Breathing in. Take the chest forward, take the shoulders back, breathing into the chest. And as you breathe out, the hands come back behind you and also lifting slightly. Keep the head and the neck relaxed. The neck isn't really too active. It's releasing. This is the active place. It's front of the shoulder. So really feel that as you breathe in. You're breathing into that area. You're also feeling the chest is lifting as well as coming forward. So let me get this length on the front of the body and on the abdominals. Yeah, really engaged spine. Getting it really long as you breathe in. Breathing out, releasing. Taking the arms back. One more breath in. And releasing on the out breath. Just let everything soften up a bit. Yeah, have a little wriggle with the shoulders. Take the right hand to the left knee. We're going to come into a twist. And the left hand comes behind you. Hand close to the body. So support yourself with the inside of that arm, coming on the inside, connecting with the spine. Breathing in, lift the chest. The chest lifts and the shoulders sink down away from the ears. And then as you breathe out, the left ribs come around to the left, then the chest, then the shoulder. And then finally, the head, the nose, the eyes, looking around behind you. Stay really involved in this twist by focusing and imagining and feeling the spine as you inhale, lengthening. So you're creating space between the vertebrae. So you're getting longer and taller. You also feel your abdominals have to engage to support the back in becoming long. So develop this relationship between the front and the back of the body, working in harmony, holding you, breathing in. One more time and turning towards the front. Yeah, this sense of holding yourself, taking the right hand behind you, keeping the shoulders down, left hand on the right knee, breathing in, extend, lift, lengthen, breathing out, the right ribs are coming around, then the right shoulder. And then finally your head has to turn around following that shoulder. You can hold of that right knee there. All the time sending those shoulders down away from the ears, back and neck is staying long. You feel your whole spine getting taller and longer, really engaged. And again, feeling the front and the back of the lower body, lower back, and the abdominals almost pressing together and holding like a belt around your middle. Long back of the neck. Keep that chin slightly tucked in so your head stays on top of your body rather than taking the lead. The body's in charge. The breath is in charge, not the head. Breathe out long, release all the breath, create space, and move into that space. One more inhale, and untwist to the front. Good. So let's bring the hands to the heart center. Let's open the heart a little bit. In fact, before that, let's just pummel. Stiff fingers, and let's just give a bit of pointing, a bit of thumping on the whole chest area in the sternum. Yeah, open up the chest. Whole area there. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, make some sound, breathing in. And even on the sides here, high ribs there. Good. Put the palms together. Shake the hands off. Extend the legs out. Let's stir things up a little bit. So extend it out to the sides, toes pointing towards the ceiling, sitting nice and tall. Hands just rest on the knees there. Shoulders down away from the ears, back of the neck long. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to lean forwards, keeping a straight back. So you're leading almost with the chest there, and it's coming around, inhaling as you lean back. So in effect, imagine that you're pivoting on the base of the spine. We're just keeping the back upright, keeping that integrity of the spine, keeping this holding the front and the back of the body. So we're not bending and flopping around, and keeping that involved. There's an intention here. We're lifting the chest, we're lengthening all the time. And yeah, have a sense of the heart being kind of the center of your focus here, and it's just orbiting around. You can feel the base of the spine getting energized, getting warmed, getting released there. Breathing out as you lean forward. You can lean forward quite far. You can take it quite far around if you feel comfortable. And coming back to center. And keeping with our making sound and keeping that vibration going, we're going to make some sound on the out breath, because we're going to use the Brahmari, the humming bee breath, on the out breath. So breathe in, and it's just humming. But try and keep the sound of the hum, locate it in the center of the head, so it's also just above the heart. This time we're going round to the left. You come to the end of your out breath, take another breath in and continue. Keep lengthening the spine, keep the chest lifted. You can even close your eyes if you want to feel into this a bit more. Beautiful Brahmari, and come to the center. It's like a head cleanse, and you'll find when you close your eyes you get much more of a feeling of that kind of cleansing sensation. Let's bring the soles of the feet together and just hold the feet, or the toes, or the ankles, whatever feels good to you. In fact, let's just have a little bit of a foot massage here while we're here. So placing the thumbs, just give them a little, either just pressing often the center of the foot, that sort of dip right in the center, just below the ball of the foot. It's a really great place just to press. You don't need to know any special techniques. It just feels good, just pressing or rubbing, drawing a little circle on the center of the foot. Yeah, why not feel good? It's release tension. And this is really giving some focus to ourselves, from ourselves, you know. Yeah. Radical self-care. Good. Which, of course, you know, is really about the taking time to practice. So you're already doing that by being here. Holding onto the toes or the feet. Let's just do a little butterfly. Nice and easy. There's no real big deal here, apart from keeping that spine really strong. So lifting from the sternum again here, and the shoulders sink down away from that, as if you're sitting against a wall. So the back is strong, the knees are just fluttering like a little butterfly. So it's just nice and soft on the thighs there. We're not pushing or forcing, we're just gently kind of fluttering. Back of the neck is long, strong. Good. And then we're just going to bring the knees up and hug the knees. Take the hands around the knees. Hold yourself a little bit. Let the face fall to the knees. Breathe in deeply. And then out through the mouth. Nice sigh. Again, make that sound. Make your own sound. Let your sound out. Yeah, it feels nice. It feels good, do it. It feels good. It doesn't harm anybody else, you know. Good. Give yourself permission to do that. And then we're going to come onto the side and come onto all fours, like a tabletop position. So get those hands planted. Knuckles are down in connection with the ground. And we're going to do some movements, simple movements. This is a lovely movement. These opposites, extending that right arm forward and left leg back. So notice how I've got this in line with my spine, not higher, not lower. So we're really extending as you breathe in and lowering it down on the out breath. Exchanging the weight, and then opposites again, looking forwards to where that left hand is going, pointing, and then coming down to the earth again. So we get this exchange, changing the weight from one side to the other. Inhale, exhale. So it's not about lifting the limbs, it's about extending, looking to where you're going, and then lowering down and noticing where you are. It's like, yeah, extending your range, extending beyond the constrictions, limitations that we place on ourselves, so I've been conditioned with. challenging that, extending, breathing in, making more space for ourselves, space in the body, space in the mind. Yeah, being here now. Just feeling a sense of really taking care of yourself, enjoying your body, enjoying your breath, breathing in, breathing out. Do one more each side. Changing your point of view. Noticing when your mind is wandering off, that'll happen. That's normal. Sit back into the heels, extend the arms forward, bring them forward to the ground. Yeah, just have a little bit of a rock side to side there. Just enjoy that movement there. Opening the backs of the shoulders. So over the forehead on the ground. It's a really nice position, that right between the eyes there. This third eye gets connection with the earth, with the ground. So it really is a very grounding posture. This extended child, or also called the swan, those lovely wings. Imagine these wings, outstretched wings in front of you. Sitting deeply back. Now open the palms up wide, feel the ground with the hands. On the inhale, lift up to all fours, and on the exhale, let the hips come forwards, open the chest, shoulders back and down away from the ears. So coming into a cobra momentarily, then inhale lifts us up. Exhaling, sit back into the heels. Try and see if you can keep going and keep breathing out as you sit back deeply, 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 and then the inhale lifts you. And see how slowly you can move. That's the challenge. How slow can you go? How much out breath can you allow to let out? Breathing in. We're not holding on to or clinging on to the breath. We're just letting it flow. Moving and flowing. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do one more of these. So really send this breath out to make space for the next inhale. Yeah, the more we can let go of, the more space we make for things to come into our life. Have to let go, let things move on, and create space for whatever's going to come to us. And trust that it will be exactly what we need, maybe not what we choose. Yeah. Breathing in. So feel the back ribs expanding. As you inhale, expand your wings. Imagine these wings on the sides of the body. And sigh out through the mouth. Good. Let's come back to all fours. Bring the hands back into the tabletop position. And we're just going to do a nice little circle here. So this is a really beautiful loosener, opener, and very kind of fluid. So I call this freestyle cat. So really check that your arms are nice and soft, so the elbows are not locked, because this sends your shoulders forwards. We want to have a nice open chest. So just have a little bit of feel around that, first of all. Now you're placing your attention on the base of your spine and imagining a beautiful tail. However you want to imagine that, it's coming out from the base of the spine. It could be a beautiful big bushy tail, a foxy tail, a monkey's tail, or maybe it's a peacock's tail, I don't know. It could be anything. So I'm just going to show the world your beautiful tail by circling. So imagine you're just drawing a circle with the base of the spine, the tail, just drawing a circle, starting off quite small, might be going clockwise to begin. That's the way I naturally go first of all. And you're going to make it bigger, and you're going to let the rest of the body just join in and follow that movement. Yeah, just following. So you feel your elbows want to bend, you feel your neck wants to join in, but you're breathing with this. This is the key. We're not just moving, we're powering ourselves with our breath, and it's coming in and out through the nostrils. And you might even want to sit back, you might want to bend your elbows, you might want to move in the side body, whatever feels natural to you. Let that circle be really big. Freestyle, just move, let go of what you think you ought to be doing, and just allow your spine to lead you. Close your eyes so you become less attached to what you're doing and can feel into it a bit more. And then slowly come to a stop. Just maybe sit back into your heels, take a moment to release the wrists. I'm going to go the other direction, so we're nice and even. It's just nice to keep in this flow and to relieve the wrists. Just watching the wrists as they go round and round, placing my hands back on the floor. And we'll go the other direction. So it probably for most of us will be anti-clockwise. We start small. So just start very small, just letting that slowly build. Close your eyes, bend the elbows, soft. Keep the hands engaged with the ground. And breathe. Let the body follow the breath. What happens? Yeah, I want to just bend my elbows. I want to arch my spine. Just let this circling lead you. Make the circle really as big as you can, sitting back. You know, what shapes and what movements as you circle can happen. Don't forget the head and the neck and the shoulders and the elbows and the wrists and the knees and the hips. Everything is in movement, in flow, fluid body. Slowly come to a stop. Take a moment to pause. Notice any movement still continuing. Sit back into the heels. Bring your forehead to the ground. Widen the knees if you need to there. And sweep the hands back into the pose of the child, resting the backs of the hands on the ground. Breathe in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. And let's do another sound here. So we're doing this horsey sound. So we breathe into the nostrils and then do this on the out breath. And we do that a few times just to really free up the jaw and the mouth, the lips, the tongue. Yeah, enjoy it by adding some sound. Really freeing up these very tense areas. Tension can build up in the jaw very easily. So just do this a few times. Breathing in. Good. So we're going to extend the hands forwards, come up onto all fours, walk the hands forwards, and you can come into a plank if you want to, if you feel strong, or just lower yourself down to the ground, onto the front of the body. And just rest on the side of the head. Just feel your body on the ground there. Feel your breath expanding against the ground, against the mat, against the floor. Good. And we're just going to do a very simple little back bend here. Again, just so slide the hands forward. This is a little movement called, I call it the jellyfish. And again, this is great for just opening up the body a bit and repatterning the energy with its cross motion movement. So we lift the right arm, we look up, we lift the left leg at the same time, we lower down. So we're just doing the other opposite now, lifting the left arm and the right leg, point the toe, lower down. So you don't have to lower your head down, you can look up as you inhale and just lower down, looking down at the ground. So it's a smaller movement. We're just enjoying this movement, extension, this cross-lateral movement, which helps to regulate and balance out the energies, get them out of any kind of stodginess, any kind of set pattern, repatterns the energy. Cross-lateral motion. One more each side. And then find your way, nice easy way, just roll onto your back, nice and easy. Just a couple more things. Yeah, first of all, just hug the knees, have a little rock and roll. Yeah. Rocking side to side, first of all. And then just drawing a big circle with your knees. Keeping the knees together, just the hands on top of the kneecaps. You're drawing a circle on the ground and you're drawing a circle with the knees. Inhaling as your knees come away, exhaling as you draw the knees right into the body. So very nice and smooth with the breath, body and breath. This is a great way of bringing some focus, clarity, ease to your mind. You've got a very busy mind. Who hasn't? Lucky you if you don't have a busy mind. Yes, this is a great way, just bringing your focus to your breath. Your breath is a great anchor. It's a good point of focus because it's always there. And we can let go of the knees if you want to. Change direction. You can do this without the hands. And just enjoy that movement. To use a bit more abdominal control there without the hands, I think. So it's up to you. Breathing in as your knees go away. Breathing out as you draw the knees into the body. Yeah, enjoy. And then Apanasana. Breathing in, take the knees away. Breathing out, draw the knees in, lift the head and nose towards the knees. So you're really curving the back, lifting the tailbone off the ground. Inhaling, laying the back flat, laying the head back down, knees come away. Exhaling, drawing the knees in, squeeze the breath out. If you want to expand this a bit more, you can let go of the knees. Take the arms above the head. Breathing in, extend the legs away. Breathing out, come back into this tiny little ball. So you choose how far away you want to take the legs. You can, as long as your back stays glued to the ground, you can extend your legs away. We're not putting them on the ground, but you don't have to. It really gets you connected with your breath and your body expanding and contracting. So we get the two extents, there's two extremes, the extension, the expansion, and then the contraction. Squeeze, small, tiny. One more, breathing in. Huge in-breath, exhaling. A little squeeze. And then we're going to just keep that right knee up towards us, but extend the left leg out for a little bit of movement on this leg. First of all, we're going to extend that right leg up to the ceiling, pushing the heel up to the ceiling, take hold behind the thigh. If it feels too strong, you've got a volume control, you can put your left foot on the floor with the knee elevated. Otherwise, keep that leg outstretched. Pushing the heel up, extending the back of the leg. If you wanted to, you can take hold behind the calf, but only if your leg is already straight. If it's bent, just stay here. You're just attempting to get it long. Breathe. And rather than pulling and forcing, that's kind of just everyday boring fun. We want real yoga fun, which is letting that leg come towards you, just releasing with that out breath and just watching it. It's like magic. It's just coming closer. Keep that left leg glued to the ground, or you choose the volume there. And then bend the knee. And we're going to come to a lovely strong twist. Put the left hand on the right knee. Extend the right arm out to the side, palm flat down. And then take the leg right over the body, over to the left of the body. So it's going one way. Let that rest down. And then looking down the right arm here. So releasing. It's all about the release. And twists are particularly good at releasing tension and invigorating the body through that release of tension. Release tension and energy can flow. So it's a quick way to increasing the energy, balancing the energy. Yeah, breathe. Breathe. Now bring that slowly on the inhale, bring the knee to center again, bring the head to center, give it a squeeze, place the sole on the ground, slide it away. Now bend the left knee and hug that left knee into the body and extend the left leg up to the ceiling. Pushing the heel up, taking hold behind the thigh. Again, you have the volume control here, putting that right foot on the ground if you wish, or the other volume, if it's useful to you, you can take hold behind the calf, but only if you feel that that's kind of interesting and useful to you. Breathe. And if you find you're one of those people that are pushing and pulling, close your eyes. Take your focus off what you can see and more into your internal experience. Much, much more interesting. Breathe. Good. Bend the knee, give it a squeeze. Right hand on left knee, left hand out to the left. And take the leg over the body, over to the right, right over. And let the hand just rest on the outside of that leg. We're not pushing it down, we're just letting it rest. Even give it a little rub, it's nice. Looking down that left arm, creating that twist just by taking a bit of time, breathing, focusing, and enjoying. This is why yoga is the complete, it's kind of quite radical and rebellious. It goes against what most of culture is telling us: faster, harder, we got to, win and push and force and gain and hold on to. Yoga's saying something completely different. So it's a challenge. But everything you gain in yoga is like money in your bank, in your yoga bank, if you like. And use the in-breath to lift your knee up to center, lift the head to center. So it's really worth investing in yourself, in your yoga bank. Put that left foot on the floor, slide it away, give yourself a full stretch, extend the whole body, point the toes. Yeah, enjoy your body. How's it feel now? Playing and stretching and breathing on the ground. Yeah, just move your fingers and toes. Flex your ankles. Enjoy. We're going to come into our Yoga Nidra now. So just anything else you need to do, you might want to just hug your knees again. You might want to just find your blankets, put some socks on. So whatever you need to do now, come into the Yoga Nidra. Blankets. It's really nice if you want to put a cushion or pillow underneath your knees, elevate the knees slightly so that your back can be really comfortable on the ground. And this is the part where all you have to do, or you're doing is not doing, is about you listening and feeling and being still. Allowing the body to be still and quiet. So, give you a few moments just to get comfortable. Yeah. And as you're coming into the Yoga Nidra position, just let your body slow down a little bit. Eyes are closed. You're lying in Shavasana, the corpse posture, so there should be some space between your feet. Let the feet fall out to the side. Space between the arms and the body. The palms are facing the ceiling. This is just so you're not kind of touching anything. There might be a blanket on your hands. That's okay. Cover yourself. Make sure you're warm enough. When you are more still, you're going to become a bit cooler. Eyes are closed. Keep your focus inwards. Just take a few moments to make yourself as comfortable as possible. Doing any last minute adjustments so that you can not feel any physical discomfort which might cause you to move or fidget. Just take a bit of time and release anything that doesn't need to be there by breathing in through the nostrils. If you're releasing breaths out through the mouth, let it all go. Feel the ground beneath you. There's nothing for you to do because the ground has got you. It's at your back, it's holding you. Feel yourself held. Feel yourself held like a little baby. Yeah. So the practice of Yoga Nidra is the act of hearing and listening, and the act of feeling. And these are the only important factors. In Yoga Nidra, you function on the level of awareness. Because listening to my voice, I will lead you through the whole practice. I'll be with you the whole time. So you can feel free to completely let go. Allow yourself now to be still and quiet. Say to yourself mentally, I will not sleep. I shall only listen to the voice. Give yourself time to become calm and steady. Take a deep breath in through the nostrils. Feel calmness spreading throughout the body. And as you're breathing out, say to yourself mentally, relax and let go. Become aware of sound. Become aware of the sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sounds that you can hear. Moving your attention from sound to sound, without attempting to identify the source of that sound. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside the building you're in. And then to sounds inside the room that you're in. Now develop your awareness of the room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the walls, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. See your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Total awareness of your body. Total awareness of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. Develop your awareness of all the physical meeting points between your body and the floor. Become aware of the natural breath. Become aware of the deep, natural, spontaneous breath coming in and out through the nostrils without concentrating too hard. You don't want to interfere with the natural process of breathing. Simply watching the breath and keep on listening to my voice and know that you are breathing. Practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Say mentally to yourself, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra. And this is the moment to make your resolve, your sankalpa, a simple resolve or intention, a phrase or sentence positively framed. So decide on your resolve now and state your resolve, your sankalpa, clearly with feeling and awareness 3 times to yourself. And then we come to the rotation of consciousness. Rotating your consciousness to the different centers of the body as quickly as possible. So your awareness moves from point to point as I direct it around your body. You can, if you like, repeat mentally the name of each body part after I say it to yourself, whilst you simultaneously become aware of that body part. The practice begins with the right side of the body. Bring your attention to the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. The left side of the body. Bring your attention to the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the back of the body, the whole of the back of the body. The right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the length of the spine, the whole of the back together. Bring your attention to the front of the body. Bring your attention to the top of the head. Forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, the tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, center of the chest, navel, abdomen, lower abdomen. Bring your attention to the whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head together, legs, arms, back, front, head together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Develop awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by the body. Become aware of the body and this space that is occupied by your body, body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor. The whole body in relation to the floor. And at the same time, become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor. Shoulder blades and the floor. The elbows and the floor. The back of the hands and the floor. The buttocks and the floor. The calves and the floor. The heels and the floor. Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor. The sensation of all points simultaneously, evenly. Go on feeling these points clearly and distinctly. Switch your attention to the eyelids. Feel the narrow line of meeting between the upper and lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids. And then the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips, the space between the lips. From the lips, we go to the breath. Draw your attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat. On exhalation, it descends from the throat to the navel. Be completely aware of the respiration. Navel to throat, throat to navel. But do not try to force the breath. Just simple awareness. Maintain your awareness of the breath. Navel to throat, throat to navel. Follow the rise and fall of your breath. Total awareness of breathing. The breathing is slow and relaxed. Navel to throat, throat to navel. Now bring your awareness to the following sensations, recreating the sensations in the body. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body, the feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. You are feeling so heavy that you are sinking into the floor. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness, a sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating up away from the floor. So light it is. Awareness of lightness. The experience of cold. Awaken the experience of bitter cold in the body. Imagine you're walking on freezing cold floor in the winter. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over. Awareness of cold. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness. Awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. Recollect the feeling of heat in the summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body. Heat all around the body. Awareness of heat. the experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you have experienced in your life, mental or physical. Recollect the feeling of pain. Allow it, feel it, and experience it. A feeling of pain. Recollect the feeling of pleasure, any kind of pleasure, physical or mental. Recollect this feeling and relive it. Make it vivid and real. Allow it to expand. Awaken the feeling of pleasure, a real feeling of pleasure. Now check that you are awake. Notice if you are drowsy or sleepy. And say to yourself, I am awake, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Withdraw your mind and concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. A space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. With your inner vision, bring to mind the following imagery. Imagine yourself in a park in the early morning. The sun has not risen and the park is deserted, except for yourself. It is a beautiful park, calm and peaceful. Walk across the springy grass. Listen to the birds whistle and call as they welcome in the new day. There are gardens of flowers, roses, yellow, pink, red, purple. Smell their fragrance and see the early morning dewdrops on their petals. Nearby the rose garden is a fish pond. Goldfish swim in and out amongst the water lilies. See their graceful movements. You walk between trees, beautiful trees, bare trees and trees with leaves, wide spreading trees and tall, stately trees. There is a clearing between the trees. In the clearing is a small temple with an aura of light around it. Go to the door. It is cool and dim inside. Inside, on the walls, there are pictures of great saints. You sit down on the floor, close your eyes, and become still. A sense of deep peace and harmony envelops you as the sounds outside fade into the distance. Continue your awareness of meditation inside the temple and stay there for some time until peace and harmony pervade. Bring your awareness back to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. Watch the darkness that you see before you very carefully with detachment, and do not become involved. Rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness. If any subtle phenomena manifests, for example, colors or patterns, symbols or imagery, simply take note of these and continue with your awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now, in this warm and friendly darkness, bring to mind your resolve. Remember your resolve, your sankalpa that you made at the beginning of the practice. Repeat the same resolve you made at the beginning in the same words and with the same attitude. Repeat your sankalpa now 3 times clearly with feeling and emphasis. Om Bhuva Swaha Tat Savito Varenyam Bhargo Divasya Dhimai Diyo Yona Prashodayat. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breathing. Awareness of breathing and awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your body lying stretched out on the floor. Become aware of the meeting points between your body and the floor. Develop awareness of the room you're in, the walls, the ceiling. Notice the noises in the room and the noises outside. And just allow your mind to come out, taking your mind out and slowly becoming external. And just lie quietly for a few moments with your eyes closed. Just gradually bringing your mind out, coming out, feeling the body, feeling the ground beneath you. Breathing a little deeper. And just start moving gently the fingers and toes, hands and feet. Just moving and breathing. Start to wake up again, coming back, revivifying, coming back into the body, back into the day. Taking your time, there's no hurry, no worry. Taking your time, maybe hugging your knees, giving yourself a stretch, doing whatever feels good to you. And when you feel that you're wide awake, just slowly take your time to come up to seated in the most easiest way possible. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. Gradually and slowly, as you come to seated, just looking around, coming back to the day, coming back into this body, back into this realm, out of the ever beautiful state, I hope. Rubbing the legs, just grounding a little bit, feeling the body. And as we ground ourselves by rubbing the body, we also feel a sense of appreciation, love. Yeah, we have this body to experience life with and to express our life through. Yeah, so it's kind of interface with the world and ourselves, inwards and outwards. Put the palms together, make some heat, create some heat, some energy, focus all that heat and energy between the palms and place that heat and energy on the heart center. Close your eyes. Once more, take the focus inwards into this beautiful, expansive heart space. Yeah, being in the love here. And say your Sankalpa to yourself again, just once, and then allow that feeling, that sensibility to go out into the world. Maybe there's a person you're focusing on or people. And sending that love, that awareness, that harmony and peaceful feeling directly to theirs. Directly from your heart to theirs. Namaste. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace. Let there be peace. Thank you so much for this beautiful, peaceful moment we spent together.